funny thing is, at this point, I really just am not changing out from the Earth Reaver due to habit. It doesn't really seem to matter.
The fact that it does the most damage.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't really... I know there's a lot of utility from the other Reavers, but I don't need it. None of these guys are really a threat, they're just annoying. So killing them faster makes me less annoying.
Right.
Although this is not helping.
Sure is funny as hell to watch, though.
By the way, you'll notice if you pull a guy towards Raziel, he does the Cain, I don't know, what is it called? The little energy blast when he hits him?
Yeah.
Same thing as Cain did, which is pretty cool. And we are out of this part, and onto the main floor.
Excellent.
So first thing first, there is a secret inside the entrance. Now the entrance is actually closed off. We saw the explosion which happened earlier. And see, that symbol actually isn't Raziel's symbol. I know someone mentioned that. It looked like Raziel's symbol on the floor. It's a little different actually. But
yes.
Inside, behind Vorador's statue, which he no longer needs because his head's coming off, is another upgrade.
We just updated the statue for him.
Exactly. He did it the crude way, but whatever, who cares? It's not like he's here to judge.
Nor will he ever be again.
Except for that one time where he came back to life and no one knows how.
Yeah, in Blood Omen 2.
Right, right. Incidentally, in case anyone's curious, yes, that was supposed to be in Defiance where they explained how the hell he came back. They never did, so yeah, that got left on the cutting room floor. Just assume that Cain brings him back somehow. Because in Blood Omen 2, Vorador is the one who creates the vampires, not Cain. Cain wasn't familiar with how to create necromantic vampires at the time. And yeah, that may be more information than many of you. In case anyone's like, what the hell's a necromantic vampire? Cain creates the vampires by splitting off portions of his soul and then bringing them back from the dead. The same, sort of similarly towards how Mortanius... Fuck, man, I just keep falling. Sort of similar to how Mortanius brought back Cain, where he actually brought him back from the land of the dead. Whereas Vorador just makes normal vampires. And since Cain hadn't figured out how to do the whole, like, I'm pulling a soul from the underworld and giving you part of my soul, and blah 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 blah, then we can all turn into giant spiders crazy thing, Vorador was required for Blood Omen 2. That's really the only plot thread that's going to be left dangling, except for, you know, the end.
Yeah.
I love this one too. This is great. Wham!
Bunk. Wow, it bounced. It's made out of stone and it bounced on stone.
Well, it was a heavy throw, okay?
There is so much wrong with that.
You know, why are you so judgmental about the stones? Huh? Are you a stonemason? Are you offended?
I'm not nearly stoned enough.
Oh ho ho! You've never been stoned in your life.
That is correct.
I called it. Another new enemy, super evil magic sloth. I don't know what these guys are actually.
They look like dodo birds.
Yeah, they're like giant crabs, I guess.
Like giant crab dodo. I don't know.
They're essentially, you remember the floating shark guys? Yeah, they're like that, but more crustacean. If Sebastian the Crab could take people's souls, this was what he looked like.
Well, that's another idea for you, Disney. for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Our Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh my god. It's gonna be so good.
All dogs go to Raziel.
Into the spectral realm.
And then Sebastian goes into the spectral realm and mutates into that.
That's gonna be awesome. So, we're back. Resume normal transmission. And
sure is nice.
Cameras.
Wow. That was shameful.
Best part is when that happens, you have no idea which direction you're going. You just pray it's the right one.
Assuming you're able to go in a direction.
See, those humans are back. What the hell? How come the previous one... whatever. I'm bitching for no reason.
The other ones escaped.
These are New Hilden. They essentially do not take damage, or do not recognize that they've taken damage while that shield is up. When it goes down, they can be thrown around and all sorts of craziness. But as long as that shield's up, they'll just... it's like they've got some sort of steroids or adrenaline pumping through their system, and they just don't really act like they've taken damage at all.
Oh, you got her. They have the stim packs from StarCraft.
Yeah, basically. They shoot faster. How does a drug make you shoot faster? That's all I've ever wanted to know. I cannot think of a single way in which you take a drug and all of a sudden your gun fucking shoots faster. This is all really for demonstration, by the way. You can actually completely ignore these guys. So, I am just throwing them onto the water because it's funny, and I can do it now as Raziel.
Suck that, Hilden.
Here is the third awesome thing. This is probably my favorite thing that happens with the Stone Reaver, is that it makes you able to move and fight underwater. So, for example, our TK now works underwater. Which actually,
That's
this
awesome.
gives us quick access to the sewers. So we're actually now back in the sewer room where we got the second Vorador piece, and which means we can actually get straight to the external part of Vorador's mansion and down to the crypt. So we're actually almost done. But first we have a block puzzle. Underwater. So it's even slower.
Which makes it better.
Right. That's what I said. I said better, right?
You can savor the flavor.
I'm gonna move it right. Then I'll move it right. And then I'll move it right.
Back
to
and to the left.
Almost
Back
done, guys.
and to the left. Back and to the left.
Even the gate moves slow. It's pretty funny.
And the
So, yay,
TK
TK
room
room.
moves slow. Wow. That was almost an exercise in tedium.
Water has interesting effects, okay? Okay, guy. So,
Okay.
you take off well, now, there's some camera action again. Take off the Stone Reaver, and you can... Good lord. It makes me dizzy when that happens. Take off the Stone Reaver and you can swim again. Pretty simple. Pretty obvious. And no Hilden. Yay!
The Air Reaver should let you walk on water. That'd be awesome.
I think in Soul Reaver 2 it let you move quickly through swamps, which is pretty cool, but they don't really have
Right.
anything like that here.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking of the Jesus Reaver.
There sorta is a Jesus Reaver. This is not what you're thinking.
I think it is what I'm thinking, but
Well, it doesn't let you walk on water or, like, you know, split loaves of bread.
that seems a little
That'd be
excessive
an
for a
awesome
game like this.
Reaver. You, like, hit a loaf of bread and it turns into more and more. How come every episode we end up talking about the Bible in some horribly sacrilegious way? I'm going to hell because of you.
Whatever, you're an atheist. What do you care?
That's true, but if I'm wrong, I'm gonna blame you. I'm just saying.
If you're wrong, it's too late anyway.
Whatever. You're just happy because South Park lets all the Mormons.